it is a source of what the speed of that vehicle was going. And that is the critical thing, or the thing that most insurance agents, was my guy speeding? The speed limit was 35. Was he doing 35 or less, or was he doing 45 or 40, 45 or 50? That's what they want to know. And if he's over the speed limit, there's some liability there. Okay.
The other option is propane, where you have an actual open flame and you've got a chimney and so forth. These are definitely the most common, but there is a myth out there that if the propane is off or if there's no propane whatsoever, don't call us. Again, here's your 30 days. We're investigating this fire.
Your opinion. So I'm going to stop there for a second. Many times, and we'll get into presumption, but a lot of times you are involved in an investigation. You may be the top engineer in your firm or investigator, and you realize that this is the cause, or what you believe is the cause of the failure. But you have to remember that it's got to be based on your opinion. That's analyzing the data, testing your hypothesis, reviewing documentation. Failure analysis, as we do it from a metallurgical point of view, is we can take this, what we'll call a bead. It could have been an arc. It could just be melting off the side of the wire. That needs to be further evaluated, because if 5 of us are working the same scene and you go, that's the cause, you say that's the cause, I say it's not the cause, you say it's not the cause, and somebody goes, I don't know.
It's our policy that an adjuster should put us on notice. And I said, well, sir, the fact of the matter is, you're on notice right now. And my adjuster asked me to do it, and I've done it, and you're on notice. Well, that's not our policy. Sir, I'm sorry, but the fact of the matter is, my grandmother can put you on notice. Anybody can put you on notice. You are on notice now. You know of this loss. Please have your investigator give me a call, and I'll set up a time for the meeting. Okay.
1188, which is a standard practice for collection and preservation of information or physical items by a technical engineer or an investigator. Now, I'd be here all day if I read you the whole document, but I am telling you, as an engineering outfit, you should get these standards.
When I began to look at it, then pieces began to fall into place as to how this accident happened. So this is what it kind of boiled down to, because initially, part of on the police report, it says that the guy didn't have his lights on. Well, that kind of got resolved somewhere along the way before it got to me that was no longer an issue. So that the issue that they wanted me to help them with, was the guy traveling straight on the highway, or did he pull out?
And we did our best elevator speech we could in that time. So that's important, that you know your product, know what you can sell to these people, what your services are that you're offering, and kind of pick out some key elements in what your local office offers, and maybe that's the one that you focus in on. But
one of the considerations in regards to the new services, do you want to train your existing personnel to do these services? Do they already have the knowledge in those fields? Do you want to hire somebody out as a subcontractor or another form of employment to do that work for you? Like I said before, you need additional equipment to do this work. Do you have that stuff in-house already? Do you need to go out and make plans?
The property owner is the floor, are they being negligent? That's the issue. And sometimes you get into, particularly the Tile Institute, which he's working with, they're trying to design tiles that are somewhat slip resistant for whatever case it's going to be, a kitchen or what have you, dance floor. But we flip it around, and from a liability point of view, we will come in with this. Here's the surface. This is the surface, for all practical purposes, hadn't changed. We'll do a dry test, we'll do a wet test, and what we're going.
Make sure you get your clear definition of your scope. Are you supposed to do a cause and origin, extent damage, and repair plans? Are you supposed to collect any evidence or preserve the evidence? Will there be testing that you need to do? This will vary with the size of the loss. It also may include building code issue. Will subrogation be involved? That's not always apparent at the very beginning, If so, a more detailed investigation may be required or will be required.
Fire sprinkler systems. The top two, the wet pipe and dry pipe, are about 90 to 95% of the systems. And so the bottom two, which I'm not going to address, are deluge and pre-action. Those are highly specialized, and you would rarely encounter those. In a wet pipe system, water is maintained in the pipe at all times.
The first thing to talk about is what is it? And it's a mineral. There's 6 different types of asbestos, and I've been doing this for quite some time, and realistically the only 3 that I've ever encountered are the 3 that are up on the board, with chrysotile being the most prevalent. It's a white, fluffy fiber. It's naturally occurring silicate mineral. Amosite and chrysotile are also frequently found in different materials.